First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milton, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Welcome, everybody, to Wahpeton High School, Wahpeton, North Dakota, and welcome to some North Dakota basketball here, and a little game here today between the Region number 1, Wahpeton Huskies, and Region number 2, the Devils Lake Firebirds. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to North Dakota basketball. And I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined here up high above the gymnasium here at Wahpeton High School with Brian Watson. B-Dub, welcome aboard, and glad to be back together with you, man.
Been a while. How was the warm weather?
It was chilly.
Yeah,
it was chilly and rainy, but I did get a couple of rounds of golf in, so that
we
was
don't
good.
need to hear about that right now.
I did a couple of nice rounds.
Yeah, we don't need to hear about that.
I didn't golf so well, but did all right.
A bad day on the golf course is still a good day.
Exactly. So I'll take it. And again, welcome everybody, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And welcome to our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Well, beat up the Wahpeton Huskies coming in here at 12-4 overall, 8-3 in Region 1, and then the Devils Lake Firebirds, they're ranked at number 2 in the state of North Dakota Division A. They're coming in with a 16-2 record, 6-2 in Region 2. They're tied at the top with 4 wins, but a solid number 2 in the state of North Dakota.
Yeah, a tough one for the Huskies who are in Region 1 and already have the number 1 team in the state in Kindred in your own region. And then you want to dip outside your region and play a couple teams. Well, earlier in the year they played 4 wins. This currently sits at number 3, and now you're going to play Devils Lake here, who's sitting number 2. And entering the season, Devils Lake was kind of a consensus number 1. Everybody trying to figure out, well, who's going to beat Devils Lake? Well, there's a couple other good teams sitting at the top right there now.
Yeah, there sure is. Devils Lake, winners of 13 in a row. Then they lost to number 4 Grafton on Tuesday night by the score of 82-73. So their first blemish in 13 games. And so they're 16-2 overall. There were 16-1 in the on the polls that were given out on February 11th, so they've lost a game since then. So they might slip a little bit. Maybe Grafton and 4 wins move up. We'll see what happens on Monday when the polls come out.
But how about Region 2?
Yeah, how about that?
Three teams rated in the top 5, Devils Lake 4 wins, and Grafton.
All of them up there in the top.
All of them up there. So Region 2 is could be a force to be reckoned with here come tournament time.
All right, we had a chance to interview with head coach Jeff Ralph. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back with that interview with head coach Jeff Ralph right after a couple of messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
All right, a little bit earlier we had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Ralph about today's game with Devils Lake and a little bit about their loss last night, a tough loss up in Thompson, a 2-point loss up there, and we'll talk about that later, Brian and I will. But first, here is the interview with head coach Jeff Ralph. If I do the right buttons. My blue button's not lit there? Does that have to be on? Why isn't that working? All right, we're joined on the pregame show here by head coach of the Lady Huskies now, and that's Brian Watson. B-Dub, thanks for joining us.
I mean, Joe, I appreciate it.
All right, B-Dub.
How many buttons are you going to push over there?
I'm trying to get the right one. Had a nice win. We keep talking
All right,
about
we're joined on
Brian Watson. Why can't I get number 5 up here? The pregame show here by head coach of the Lady Huskies. No. You know, I'll get it sooner or later.
You want me to take another commercial?
It says, enjoying this version? No, not right now.
Huskies now, and that's Brian Watson. Beat
No,
up. Thanks
I don't
for
want
joining.
to talk to Brian.
All right, we're joined on the
pregame show here by head. What the heck did I do with it, buddy? Go up there to number 6. Try that. All right, we're joined in our Yield Advantage pregame show here with head coach of the Wahpeton Boys Husky squad. That's Jeff Ralph. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Joe.
All right, appreciate you taking some time here ahead of the game to talk a little bit here about the Husky season so far and what you've done. And we just talked here just before we started recording. You got 5 wins in a row until last night. Tough loss, but a good comeback here for the Huskies last night and a 2-point loss to Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we played pretty well in the first half, and then, for whatever reason, the third quarter's been tough for us sometimes, and we got outscored by 11, and I think down 5 or 6 at the end of the third, and I think actually ended up down maybe 13 at one point, and then battled back and got it to where it was manageable, and had a couple good opportunities to score, and just didn't, and end up a 2-point game. So they're big inside, so that's we've had a little trouble with that, and I thought we did a good job on their guards, but they pounded it in the second half, and that's really where the game was decided.
All right, let's take a look at today's action now. A 3 o'clock tip here, and with number 2 in the state, Devils Lake, and a former opponent in EDC, so somewhat familiar with those guys too as well. So how do you look at today's game?
Well, I tell you what, they could play in the EDC and be just fine this year with the team they have. They're long, they're tall, they're big, they're strong, they press. They try to force you into doing things you don't want to do, and I think for us, number one, we have to respond to their physical play and be physical ourselves and handle the basketball. When you're hounded a little bit, and then we're going to try some things defensively, and when we get them to take a shot that we like and miss, we got to make sure we rebound because they're big and they're going to crash hard. And the old coach's cliche, you got to take care of the ball because they're going to press, and if we rebound, we'll be fine today.
So you expect some full court pressure out of them today. With their length, it could cause some problems.
Yeah, well, they'll pick up, I think, and then they'll see how that goes. If you turn it over, then they come a little harder, and you turn it over. So handle the basketball, and we really talked today in our walkthrough about attacking it, but making sure we attack it in the right spots. You racehorse it up the sideline, and now they stop you on the sideline with 2 6'6" guys. We're in big trouble with that. So I think for us to handle that will be big.
Okay, and it's a couple of weeks left in the season, and again, a Region 2 opponent here today, and it's getting toward crunch time, I guess, and it's good to see what the other region stacks up against too.
Yeah, last night with Thompson, a non-region game, we did get some good bench play from a couple different guys. I think today we'll see that too. But this also could be maybe a preseason or a pre-tournament thing where maybe you see them in the state qualifier game. So however that shakes out, I think on that day the stakes are a little higher. Everybody's maybe a little tighter. Things will be different. But I think it's good to play out of the region sometimes. We played everybody in our region, and to have this game, I think against a really good team, kind of lets us see where we shake out.
A 3 o'clock tip. Any problems with that? Or are you all right? Everybody's okay.
Well, maybe we'd reconsider after having a game last night, but we're happy with where it is. I think we'll be fine today.
All right, head coach of the Huskies, that's Jeff Ralph. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. All right, we're back, and sorry about that. I was pushing some of the wrong buttons, and I was trying to get recording number 6, and I kept getting recording 5 with you.
Never give me a hard time about how things
about
go.
Pushing buttons?
Yep.
All right, that concludes our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage, the Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Our starting lineups will be brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, by PA announcer Noel Eckroth, who is about to introduce our national anthem and the teams. Here we go.
Gentlemen, we're about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, and place your right hand over your heart and stand at attention while we play our national anthem.
All right, there's our national anthem and our starting lineups, brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Here's
Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to today's North Dakota Class A boys basketball game featuring our guests on the scoreboard, the Devils Lake High School Firebirds. And your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now it's time to meet the starting lineup for the Devils Lake Firebird basketball team. Starting at one guard, a 6'1" senior, number 1, Drew Hofstad. Starting at a forward, a 6'4" junior, number 3, Parker Brodina. And at the other forward, a 6'6" junior, number 4, Joel Nelson. And another guard for the Firebirds, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Bo Brodina. And one more guard for the Firebirds, a 6'5" senior, number 23, Wiley Delorme. The Firebirds are coached by Mr. Dustin Brodina. He's assisted by Patrick Thomas, Nick Creel, and Chris Fixon. And now it's time to meet your Wahpeton Husky boys basketball starting lineup. Starting with a 6'2" junior, forward number 2, Bjorn Kubala. And at one guard, a 6' sophomore, number 10, Braden Steffens. At another guard for the Huskies, a 5'11" junior, number 11, Trayton Mauk. The other forward for the Huskies, 6'4" senior, number 33, Jaden King. And at center for the Huskies, a 6'4" senior, number 35, Cooper Klosterman. The Wahpeton Huskies are coached by Mr. Jeff Ralph. He's assisted by Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Jordan Ralph, and Andrew Lundsetter. The officials for today's contest are Michael Sorley, David Thompson, and Adam Grant. They have been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the tip-off.
There's PA announcer Noel Eckroth doing a fine job as always, and that was your Miller & Associates American Family starting lineups. And now we're going to have our opening tip brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985 in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. How about that? Here we go. In the backcourt, Hofstad. Looks like the Huskies are starting out in man-to-man here to start with.
Yep, they're going man-to-man to start. A little 5-out action by Devils Lake, and no help there by King, and an easy layup to start the game. Nice
little drive there by Bo Brodina to get the first bucket for Devils Lake here. Pressure way up high by the timeline there as Steffens gets it over to King on the far wing.
Devils Lake coming back with their own man-to-man.
Turnaround jumper from 10 by Mauk is no good, but Braden Steffens battles for the board, and it goes off of him out of bounds.
Yeah, if the Huskies want to hang around in this game, they're going to have to hit the offensive glass.
You know, Coach Ralph touched on it a little bit. Devils Lake very lengthy, and it's going to be a big pressure here on Klosterman and King, I think.
Yeah, they can use those long arms, stretch out. You know, they can play man-to-man, they can play zone, and they can also press.
Three-point shot from the corner, nothing but net for Bo Brodina. He's got all 5 for the Firebirds.
And Brodina off to a really good start there.
to the right side of the paint. Malk pulls it up, and it's tipped away there by Joel Nelson.
And there's that length right there, Joe. You think that your man's open, but you don't get the ball there and you don't meet your pass, and they use those long arms to knife in there and get the steal.
So Cooper picks up the first foul for Wahpeton.
So you've got to meet every pass, and you've got to put something on it, too.
I shouldn't assume, but I'm going to assume that Joel Nelson is the younger brother of Grant. And he just popped it from the corner for 3.
Well, stroke looks the same, I'll tell you that.
Grant having a good career with the NDSU Bison, and I think he went down to where, Alabama?
Alabama now.
Yeah, so
yeah, the SEC.
That's back out top to Malk, a little jumper from just beyond the free throw line, and it's going to go out of bounds. Might have been.
I don't know if that shot was tipped.
That's what I was going to say, but it was not. In the referee's eyes, it was not.
You
so
know, typically when it's short like that, somebody who can shoot it, somebody got a hand on it, but they say no there. That shot highly contested, though. Nothing easy today.
So the first 8 points scored by the Firebirds here. Bringing it up is Hofstad, and he's going to go all the way and rolls off the front iron, and King gets the board.
Need something out of this possession here.
Up ahead to Steffens. He goes in. Nice job by Steffens shielding the ball, and now King goes up, and he's fouled from behind by Nelson.
Yeah, and you see Braden had to change that shot in order to not get it blocked. I think you just go in there and shoot it. If you get it off, you get it off. You know, maybe you're able to draw a foul if you don't change it.
So Jaden King goes to the line now for the Huskies. First one is good. 73% free throw shooter for the Huskies. The senior having a good year. 73% from the line, averaging almost 15 points a game. Second one is good. So I didn't jinx him that time.
No, big lefty, no problem up there.
DeLorme brings it across. And again, another shot from the corner. Nothing but net once again for Bo Brodina.
Yeah, I think that you're not going to be able to help off of Brodina. That's 2 times. You little drive to the left there, and then a help comes, and he kicks and knocks it down.
Nice move by Steffens. There's a dish out to the wing. Malk for 3. Got it. Trayton Malk brings the Huskies back a little bit.
Trayton had been shooting pretty well here the last couple games.
Nelson for 3. A little bit short. And one of the littlest guys on the court, Malk, gets the board.
Might see a lot of 3-pointers in this game.
And it's swatted away there by the Firebirds defense, and bringing it back up is DeLorme. Another 3-pointer from the corner. That one's off the mark. A weak side rebound, and there's King on the other weak side rebound. Pulling it away for the Huskies. King wants to go all the way, gives a little forearm shiver, but it's going to be a block foul called on DeLorme.
And the Huskies are going to have to try and limit the Firebirds to 1 shot each time down there. Had a couple shots at it, but able to hold them off, but you cannot give them a ton of second chance opportunities.
Huskies with the ball, big possession. King underneath, reverse layup, couldn't get it to fall, had pressure from the Firebirds. The Huskies get the ball back on the rebound. Good pressure defense there by Bo Brodina.
Yeah, they do a good job in the man-to-man. It is tight man-to-man pressure. There is not much room there. So you get an opportunity here. You can get some overplays. You can get some back doors, things like that.
Steffens tries to back in Brodina, and Brodina swats it out of bounds on the attempted shot. He'll stay with the Huskies with just 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Bounce pass comes into Klosterman and gets pushed from behind, and that might be on Nelson.
That's on Nelson. That's his second. And when you play pressure defense, you have a tendency to pick up some fouls. And the Huskies here with 3 fouls, it's 2 away from the bonus now.
So Nelson goes out with 2 here in the first quarter, and the pass goes underneath, tipped away by Hofstad.
Yeah, good hands there by Hofstad off the flex cut, able to get a deflection there and knock that ball out.
So 6'6" Nelson replaced by 6'6" Worth. Oliver Worth comes in. Not too bad when you can substitute 6'6" for 6'6".
He'll take that any day of the week.
Klosterman up on top. Again, Steffens into the paint, puts it high off the glass, no good. And Trayton Malkin to another board, puts it up, shot off the front iron, and a rebound underneath by DeLorme. Tries to get it up ahead, and Mouk's going to save it, and not into the hands of Delorme, excuse me. Mouk gets it. He'll get it up ahead to King, and this is going to be interesting. Oh, King with the reverse. Couldn't quite get it to fall. And he's going to say it hit the back of the backboard.
Yeah, he's just got to go there to score. He's going in to try and draw the foul and not get his shot block. Go in there hard with two hands and put that thing off the glass.
And I think that's what Coach Jeff Raup might just say on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout here. Carlson Family Insurance. We'll keep it here, B-Dub. Carlson Family Insurance down on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. All right, so the Huskies there had a couple of chances on breakaway buckets, and then again that time there, like you just said, Jaden kind of went in thinking he's going to get fouled and draw the foul, but didn't.
Yeah, when you play against size and you know there's long arms in there, you have a tendency to want to go in there and try and change your shot. But there's no reason for it. Just go in there, shoot your normal shot. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked. But at least you're giving yourself a chance to make the basket. When you change it, you make it a more difficult shot. It's a lower percentage shot. And you don't have the opportunity to pick up the foul.
All right, that timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer satisfaction and service is their number one goal. Hosted brings it across, and a bounce pass goes right almost to the back. Steffens gets it on his rear end, and he'll pass it up ahead to Mouk, so a steal there by the Huskies.
And the Huskies have been able to turn over the Firebirds. They just got to get something out of the possession.
Cooper drives, gives it over to King. He'll get into the paint, and Jaden just rattled around the back iron and falls off.
Yeah, tough to see how that one didn't go in.
Oh, I guess. And again, the pass turnover there by the Firebirds, couple in a row here, 2 empty possessions.
Just got to get something out of your extra ones that you're getting.
Again, the King, they keep trying to go low. Cooper, Klosterman for 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound on the weak side by Delorme. He'll get it up ahead. Layup, no good on the attempt there by Parker Brodina. And the Huskies coming away with it again.
If you're Wahpeton on any missed shot, that the Firebirds get a rebound, you have to get back there. Quick at getting down the floor.
Couldn't get it. Klosterman from the free throw line. Banks it in. The bank is open, Brian. Cooper for 2.
Cleaning up the glass there.
Huskies pull back now within 4. Again, it was 8-0 to start for the Firebirds. And there's a partial block there by Coop, and up ahead they get it to Steffens. Steffens tries to go in, and good body work there. And Bjorn Kubla is going to come away with it.
Might have got away with the walk there.
Might have. Guarding Steffens now is Brodina. And pass goes in there. Jaden was trying to shield Parker Brodina with his rear end to try and keep him away from the pass, but Brodina got around.
Yeah, that's good defense there by Parker Brodina, doing a good job of getting around, getting a hand on that ball. Steffens trying to make a good pass, throwing it away from the defense, but Brodina with those long arms able to get a hand on it.
And Braden Steffens got the inbound pass. He was looking right away for Berge, who came in for the Huskies, and Berge wasn't ready for it.
Huskies with some full court pressure here on the inbound, just a little token pressure.
Also, Jackson Vrees checks in for the Huskies. Delorme to the corner. Shot no good there by the Firebirds, and chasing that one down is DeVries. Bjorn Kubala. Nice pass there to Steffens on the go. And King's going to get the offensive board for the Huskies.
Yeah, there's the back door there you're going to get, but they overplay on the defense at the foul.
There's a little reach there, and that will be called against Bo Brodina. That'll be number 1 on him. So 4 team fouls here for the Firebirds in the first quarter. The next one, the Huskies will be shooting a double bonus. Again, tight defensive pressure, Brian.
Yeah, it's good man-to-man pressure, good help there. And you got to have your head on a swivel.
DeVries gives it up to Steffens. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for the Huskies to set up something.
And there's lots of contact, too.
Yep. Steffens on the fall away. Couldn't get it to drop. There's Bo Brodina for another 3. Got that one to rattle in.
Yeah, you got to go find them. They're releasing them and just flying to the corners. They're getting the ball up ahead.
He's got 3 of them.
And the Huskies have got to be able to get back.
As we approached a minute to play here in the first quarter, Firebirds have doubled up the Huskies 14-7. There's 1 minute to play. Berge coming back off that ankle injury and gets it stolen by Bo Brodina. Brodina going to go in. uncontested for 2.
You want to know what good man-to-man defense looks like?
You think you're watching it.
Devils Lake is playing it right now.
King, little bouncer off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath by Mason Palmer. Lauren back to the corner. Parker Brodina for 3. And a long rebound goes out to Berge. Shot clock turned off now. Under 30 seconds to play.
See if they can get something out of this possession to finish the quarter.
Berge coming back after that high ankle sprain. Had a few weeks off. And
he's finally starting to move pretty good. He came back against Lisbon and just didn't look good at all.
Jaden King into the paint, loses it off his foot. Up ahead they go to Brodina. No good, and that will end the first quarter. So quarter number 1 ends in a very frantic first quarter, I think. It's 16-7 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 right here on Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, we're back here at Wahpeton High School. Again, welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, and a little trip there, and it's going to be called against Drew Hofstede. And Straighten him out. Used his speed there, tried to get by Hofstede.
Yeah, tried to get by him, get in the lane, and pick up another foul. And Devils Lake, they don't really care if they foul. They just want to apply as much pressure as they can.
Malk with a little jumper from 12, no good, and a rebound on the weak side by Palmer. He's going to push, and kind of lost the dribble, but it's still retained by the Firebirds.
Yeah, I don't know how he kept that one.
Ooh, and a good save there on the far side by Worth. Out on top now again, that's Hofstede. Near side, three-point shot, no good, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Firebirds. Three-point shot by Palmer.
So this will be like an extra possession here for the Firebirds.
Checking in for the Firebirds is going to be Parker Brodina back in.
Just got to limit them to one shot each trip.
Nice move. Spinner on there by Worth. He'll get fouled in the process. He'll go to the line for 2. It might be on Bjorn Kubala, number 2.
A nice move down there.
It sure was. Oliver Worth, a 6'6" senior.
And 6'6" that can play D, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out there guarding on the perimeter.
Yep.
That's a problem. You got 6'6" and can move and guard at guard and can move laterally with those long arms. It's just difficult.
Steffen's got a whole 42 seconds of rest. Back into the game here for Bjorn Kubala. Second one is missed by Worth. Jaden King going to go strong to the hoop and got it. King with 2 more.
And Devils Lake comes flying by there, trying to block that shot, slaps the backboard. That should be a technical foul.
Again, no foul there. Yep, that should have been. Ooh, and a steal there by Mauk. Huskies coming out trying to play some defense themselves here in the quarter number 2. Down low to Cooper. Big Coop Dog goes up too strong and misses that one there as Palmer clears it off. He went up too strong, beat up.
Yeah, just a good fake, and then you go up there You go up there to try and finish strong, and you put too much on it.
3 seconds, a rare call nowadays.
And that was a quick 3 seconds, too.
Yeah, they were just barely coming down.
Yeah, okay.
I think Parker Brodina was whistled for it. He's still talking and trying to figure out what happened. The Huskies coming out strong here in the second quarter. Jumper from the free throw line by Mount. Can't get it to fall.
Could be a foul
I
here.
think there was a hook there, wasn't it, on Parker Brodina?
I think so.
I believe that's his first. So quickly 2 fouls here in just over a minute and a half for the Firebirds.
They picked up 3 quick ones in the first quarter.
There's Jaden King on the inbound, and a block there by Brodina. Jaden just quite couldn't get his legs underneath him to get up.
Yeah, Brodina doing a good job going straight up there, too.
Again from the corner, another 3 that time, but missed, and a weak side putback up and in for 2 by Worth.
Yeah, Worth just in the inside, nobody between him and the basket. That's an easy rebound and putback.
There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 6:07 to go in quarter number 2, 19-9 in favor of the Firebirds. Back after this.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School as we approach the 6-minute mark to go here in quarter number 2. Again, good man-to-man pressure here by the Devils Lake Firebirds.
Yeah, that's 6'6" down there guarding Braden Steffens, too. Good help.
The backside help comes around, Worth with a steal. And there's Cooper Klosterman knocking it away there for the Huskies.
Yeah, good rotation there by Cooper. They had a little bit of a trap out front there, and Cooper doing a good job rotating over.
Pass is intended for Brodina, but he'll take it out, and that's Parker. Gets it inbound to Hofstad, now near side. Again to Parker Brodina down low, and here comes the weak side help again. Huskies taking some defense away from the Devils Lake Firebirds. Little 6-foot jumper, no good. Off the heel, and it rolls off the right side. Coming up with it is Palmer.
Yeah, that's going to be a double dribble. He had one earlier where he kind of fumbled the ball there.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't know how he got away with that, but he didn't get away with that one.
And checking back in for the Firebirds is Bo Brodina. He's got 13 points. He's got 3 3-point field goals. I think all from that corner right there where Steffens is.
He's making a living over there in the corner right in front of Jeff Ralph.
Again, Brodina.
He just can't get around. I mean, it's just good lateral movement. I mean, it's just good defense. Make him work.
Again, when the Huskies turn around, the weak side help is there. And there's Cooper Klosterman putting it away for 2. Cooper's 4th point of the game. Averages 8 points a game. And Cooper with 4. Oh, a nice pass into the middle on the breakaway, but on the putback is Worth for 2. He's got a couple of them on the putbacks.
Yeah, Hofstad come in there as a trailer and able to get in there and didn't finish. But Devils Lake cleaning up the offensive glass.
Worth with a couple of those from the weak side putbacks. Huskies trail by 10, 21-11. There's that double team there.
Yeah, you got to be careful on the switch and on the ball screen. They'll trap out of that.
Cooper goes up a little bit too strong, and a battle for the boards ends up in Bo Brodina's hands. He'll get it up ahead to Worth. Wants to go in. He thought he was going to dunk, and Trayden Malk said, not so fast there, big guy.
Yeah, you know Trayden can get up. He's only like 5 whatever. They got him listed at 5'10". That's a stretch. But he jumps like he's 6'6", that's for sure.
So Worth with the possible and one here. Worth so far with 7 points. Now with 8. Halfway through second quarter, and the Firebirds stretching out the lead. And again, it's tipped by the Firebirds, and it hit Trayton in the mouth. Oh, and a pass. They were trying to get the alley-oop going there, Brian, you think?
Well, he was a little late on it, and he wasn't in position to get it either.
Jaden with the left-hand layup got away from his defender. So Jaden King was 6.
Yeah, they'll give up a few of those, but they'll just continue the pressure. They want to force you into taking bad shots and limit you to one and then try and get back in transition. Offensive.
Yep, somebody's pushing away there underneath, and that will go against Worth. So good defense there by Jaden King, Brian.
Yeah, he was planted there, and then on the little bump back, he displaced him, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
And in the backcourt, just the pressure alone there by Bo Bodina.
Well, you just want to make them work. I mean, that's all that you're trying to do.
Steffens goes in, and a block there underneath by Parker Rodina.
And typically with Braden, if he gets a little bit of pressure out front, he can get into the lane, and then he'll just rise and take his jump shot. That's kind of his deal, right?
Yep.
But here, you can't really shake that guy, even though you get around him, and then the help's going to come, and you got the long arms and the help. It's just tough to get your shot off.
3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And the Devils Lake Firebirds with 4 fouls, so the Huskies could be shooting a double bonus here next time they go to the free throw line.
Well, you got to be aggressive too. Like I said earlier, you don't want to go in there and change your shot. You want to go in there and just shoot it. And if you get the bucket, great. If you draw the foul, okay. But at least give the ball a chance to go in.
Steffens, 14.7 points a game, just got his second point of this game. The Firebirds doing a good job of shutting him down.
There's no free looks from the perimeter for a while.
That's too much of an open shot there for Mason Palmer. He got the 3. He had 0 defensive pressure, just stepped up, took the 3, and drained it. Again, the pressure from the weak side help just keeps on coming. Right elbow, Steffens spins, tries to go up, and it's taken away there by Palmer. He got it up ahead to DeLorme for 2. DeLorme's first bucket.
You got 3 guys down there once you get in the paint, and with those long arms, they don't have to go very far. One guy can cover 2 if you don't have the right spacing.
Jaden King with a little jumper gets his own miss, and that time a swat on the arm there is going to be called on DeLorme, I believe. Yes, on DeLorme. That'll be 2 on him. So 3 players beat up with 2 fouls here and 2:38 to go. 3 players for the Firebirds, Parker Brodina, Joel Nelson, and Wiley DeLorme with 2 fouls each as King. A little bit too strong. Jaden King on the season, like I said, almost 73%, 72.6. Left-handed senior puts it up and couldn't get that one to fall. Under 2.5 to play here now in quarter number 2. And DeLorme up top. Firebirds a little more patient this time. That one just goes high off the glass, and speaking of getting up high was Jaden King for the board. Jordan Kubala back into the game for the Huskies. Looks down low to King. Going to try and go up. Little turnaround jumper. Couldn't get it to fall. And I got to believe that Trayton's going to get called for the second foul of his game.
I thought maybe he was going to get away with it. And then a little extra push at the end there. Kind of rode him.
Yep.
Rode the back a little bit. Kind of tough to let go.
Trayton Mount, the junior football player. Used to the contact. What are we looking at here? We have I didn't see what we were waiting for.
I don't know what we were waiting for.
Breaking away, that's Hofstad, and he'll dish off. And Creighton almost got another foul there. On the miss, here comes Steffens, and couldn't get the roll either. And Hofstad battles for it, and he'll come away with it. Gets it up ahead to Palmer. 2-on-1 over to DeLorme. No good, and that might be... Oh, wait. I'm not sure if it was on Malk or if it was on... It is on Creighton.
Yeah, I thought it was. Creighton's a little bit surprised by it. He'd be like, what?
He just picked up his third foul now.
I think they think it was on Bjorn, maybe.
Yes.
They changed it to Kubla.
Oh, they did. Okay.
That's Kubla's first.
So they're going to get... Well, that should be it. I got him down for one already, but... Well, we'll go with the scoreboard. On Kubla, it says one. I had him for two.
They've got one up there.
There you go. That's the luck of the break there. DeLorme gets that one to fall after the high bounce. I'll just go with one then if that's what they say is. DeLorme gets the next one. He's got 4 total. And checking in now for the Firebirds is a very familiar name up in Devil's Lake area. That's Brett Mertens, 6-foot senior.
I mean, you didn't even have to say the name. When you say familiar, you know it's going to be a Mertens. There's like 900 of them up there. I mean, come on.
Steffens with the crossover. Gets pressured. He'll go up, and there's a foul going to be called on Bo Bodina. That might be 2 on him. It is on Bo Bodina. So Steffens will go to the line now, shooting a double bonus. Might have been a 2-shot foul anyway. Head coach Dustin Brodina getting an explanation over there as Braden misses the first. All right, we'll see if we can change that around a little bit. Bob Hockert checks in. Steffens, 78% free throw shooter, Brian. He's going to make this one. That's not a jinx. Is it?
No.
Thanks, Braden. Braden with 3 points, all on free throws. That's just unbelievable. Bo Brodina for another 3. He's got 16 here in the first half.
You better find him and quick.
Yeah. Just a nice little pop. Steffens will hand it off to Kubla. Kubla to the top of the key with the dribble. Hockert getting pressure from behind. That's Carter Hockert. Everybody calls him Bob. Steffens goes in near the paint, puts up a little baby jumper, a little teardrop, and drops it in for 2.
They're finally getting a field goal to go in there to end the half.
Under a minute to play. It's 34-18 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Stay tuned for our OSPTI halftime show. We'll have to, oh my. Oh, that time he's off the mark.
A heat check there.
B-Dub, let's put up our American Family Insurance, our State Farm Insurance, Amanda Frederick. Shout-out line, 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. You want a shout-out here? We got some already on the phone, but we'll ask for some more. If you want to tell me who you are and who you're cheering for, we'll certainly give you that shout-out. 701-640-2619 as we approach the end of the first half. Steffens on the near wing. Malk to the baseline. Good defense there by the Firebirds. Malk still playing with 3 fouls. 6 seconds. Malk, little jumper from the free throw, short. And Cooper tries to save it. And the long shot by Palmer is no good. And that's going to end the first half. And your score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard at the half is the Devils Lake Firebirds 34, the Wahpeton Huskies 18. We'll be back with the OSPTI halftime show right after this.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, and welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our halftime show sponsor. Little halftime entertainment here. The sixth graders putting on a little show here, doing a little scrimmage for everybody.
Wap might have some size coming.
There's some size
Bartles
out there.
kid out there, number 29, that illegal number he's got on.
The illegal number, because it's a 9, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can wear it in the NBA, though.
You can wear it in the NBA,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got some shout-outs we'll get to as well, but first of all, let's take a look here at the scoring. First of all, for the Devils Lake Firebirds, who lead here at the half, 34-18. DeLorme finishes the first half with 4 points unofficially. Oliver Worth finishes with 8. Then with 3 points, Mason Palmer, 3 points for Joel Nelson. Both of those guys had a 3-point shot. And then finishing with 4 3-pointers was Bo Brodina for a total of 16 points. So 6 3-point field goals here for the Firebirds in the first half, Brian. Just got to get a hand in somebody's face here quicker than what we are.
Well, I mean, they're just lighting them up, and some of them, especially early, they were in transition and a lot of time to get those shots off. But really what's doing it for them is just their pressure defense. Their defense is forcing Wahpeton to take some uncomfortable shots, the shots that are contested. And there's a lot of contact out front, and they really don't care if they foul. They were into the bonus sort of early, and they don't care. They're just gonna play pressure defense. They're gonna use their hands as much as they can until the officials start calling it, and they're letting quite a bit go. So that plays right into their favor.
Sure.
And then they're turning those into some easy baskets on the other end. They get out in transition on any miss, and they fly to the corners, and they get the ball up the floor really well. And it leads to a lot of open three-pointers, some easy layups, and right now they're just kind of in a groove. They're playing their game, and Wahpeton's a little bit off balance and just not comfortable out there. You know, typically you see Braden Steffens work his way into the lane, rise and shoot for a little 14-footer, little 12-footer, uncontested, rising over everybody else. But with all these long arms in there and the way that they play defense and the way that they help, there's no open shot. You know, you might get one, but everything else is going to be contested, and you've got to go in there to score. You can't, well, I know he's coming, so let me change my shot a little bit. Let me do this, let me do that. Nope, you got to get by, you got to rise and try and shoot it. Otherwise, you're gonna get what we've got. And you see Trayton Mount shoot 2 air balls that were short because he's worried about getting his shot blocked, and it's just difficult, you know. And they just do a good job. They know what they need to do, and everybody's on the same page. They help and recover well. I mean, it's why they're the second-ranked team in the state right now.
That's why they are. All right, Braden Steffens finishes with just 5 points. He had 1 field goal and 3 points on free throws. Trayton Mauck has the lone 3-point field goal for the Wahpeton Huskies. He finishes with 3. 4 points for Cooper Klosterman on a couple of field goals. And Jaden King leads the way for the Huskies with 6 points, 2 free throws, and 2 field goals. Defense and 3-point shooting is the key here for the Firebirds in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with quarter number 3 right here on Three Borders Sports Network. That's your OSPTI halftime show. We'll be back in a minute.
Place. We see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School, North Dakota basketball between the Devils Lake Firebirds and the Wahpeton Huskies. Region 1 Wahpeton versus Region 2 Devils Lake. Again, Devils Lake comes into the game here ranked number 2, but they did suffer a loss to Grafton on February 13th, so that might affect them a little bit in the polls. I got a feeling they'll stay in the top 5, B-Dub.
Yeah, they're not going to drop out of the top 5.
No.
This is an old EDC matchup.
It is.
Yeah.
And Coach Ralph and I talked about it in our pregame show, interview a little bit, and he says that he thinks as Bo Brodina starts right where he left off and got another 3 from the corner.
Yeah, sometimes players have a really good half or a quarter or whatever, and then they kind of cool off, but Brodina picking up right where he left off, knocking down a 3 to start this half.
Going back to the EDC story there, B-Dub, Coach Ralph did say he thinks these guys could still be competitive. As King goes up, he thinks they could still be competitive in the EDC if they were still playing in the EDC.
Well, I mean, it's their turn, right? I mean, it goes in cycles, and right now they've got a really good group, and they're playing really well, and I think they would be a tough challenge in the EDC, that's for sure.
Joel Nelson for 2, and it was confirmed he is the younger brother of Grant Nelson. Oh, and there's a Bo Brodina with the accidental foul, so he'll pick up his 3rd.
He tried to get out of the way and then just kind of came down on him.
Steffens did the right thing. If he'd have passed it off, there might not have been a foul.
Yeah, they would have let it go. They're letting a little bit go. You know, it's reffing this a little bit like a region game where they don't call much.
And King breaks away on that inbound. I think he's had 2 or 3 of them. We're in that inbound pass, and he's open every time. So the Huskies get an easy basket there. Nelson feeds it off to the corner to Hofstad for 3, short. And back to Hofstad, and quickly goes around to Bo Brodina from the wing. And another 3. He's got 6 3-pointers.
I wonder what the record is for 3-pointers in a game for Devils Lake boys.
I know our boys, I was just looking at it. I think ours was 10 or 11 by Tyler Tollefson. I looked at the board again today before I came in. Jumper from the left elbow by Steffens, no good. Pass comes up ahead to Bo Brodina, and he'll go in for 2.
He's tired of shooting threes. He said, you know what? I'm gonna take a 2.
Yep.
Just so everybody knows I can make one.
And again, Firebirds have doubled up the Huskies. Underneath, nice little pass there to Jaden King, and 2 points. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout, 6:02 to go, 44-24, back after this.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsor, Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer. Smith Motors, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering. Don't forget Wahpeton Deli in downtown Wahpeton. And Gripper Sports, also on Dakota Avenue. Gripper Sports, Wahpeton Deli. Thank you very much. Nelson drives and got bumped around a little bit and misses it, but King got the board.
See if Wahpeton can settle down here a little bit.
Steffens with the little finger roll and got 2.
And even that's a tough shot.
Yeah, it was.
Getting in the lane, and still everything's a tough shot.
Bo Brodina. And a rare 3-point miss for him.
Yeah, everybody expected that one to go in. It's a little pitch back and another open look for him.
Heard the Firebirds fans go, oh, as Cooper with a nice little move just off the heel. And DeLorme going to bring it up into the front court. Nelson picks it off, goes in strong, and puts it in for 2. Nelson with 4 in the second half. He got 7 total.
Yeah, Firebirds starting to make it look easy here, stretching it out in the third.
I'll get to the shout-outs here in a second here, folks. Stay with me. You want to send another one as Maug misses the 3-pointer. 701-640-2619. Amen to Frederick State Farm Insurance as Kubala picks that one off. Bjorn pulls it up, goes into the paint, shot goes up, off the back iron, no good. And Bo Brodina, ball on the floor and off to Steffens. And again, underneath, Steffens thought he was going to get hammered, and he puts it up a little bit too strong.
But did you see him change his shot? He did a good job with the jump stop, but then he went up, moved the ball around a little bit instead of just going up and scoring, and ends up missing it. Just got to go shoot it.
That one's tipped out of bounds there. DeLorme. Now they're going to talk, I think. And it's going to stay with Huskies. Thought for a second there they were going to discuss that one. 46-26, 4:30 to go in quarter number 3. Bo Brodina with 6 3-point field goals, 24 points total. Leading away for the Firebirds. Cooper Klosterman gets the inbound pass. Steffens to the left elbow in the paint. Tries to put up an underhand, couldn't get it. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, and gets hammered in the process.
Yeah, a little hand check all the way in there, a little low hand check. Never took the contact away, and Braid trying to just go underhand in there. Stays with it, able to get the rebound and get to the free throw line.
Palmer picks up the foul, and Steffens will go to the line for 2.
It was like an old ABA game.
ABA?
Yeah.
Man, you're old.
They're not calling anything. She just roll out the red, white, and blue ball. Right?
That's where Dr. J got his start, man.
Right?
Steffens gets the second of 2.
I thought they outlawed the hand check, but today they did not.
This time Cooper comes out to Brodina, and then nice little dish inside. And coming away with it is the Huskies on the defensive play there as they take it away from Worth.
It's a pretty physical game right now.
It sure is. It's like an EDC game all over. Kubla looks for help, and he does get it off, but Brodina tries to save it, but goes out of bounds. And Joe Klosterman with the save there kept Bo Brodina from falling on top of him.
And Trayton had a chance to just put his foot in the ground and go back door, a little bounce pass, get an easy layup, and just keep going out, and that makes it a tough pass.
Huskies with quick passing down low to Steffens with the left hand. Couldn't get it to fall. DeLorme on the board. Kicks. There's Bo Brodina from the corner and rattles that one home.
7 now?
7. Give him 27. The Beach family, they're the ones that confirmed that Joel Nelson is the younger family, or the younger brother of Grant Nelson. So the Beach family tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you very much. And there is Mr. Brodina for another 3, Brian, from the other corner this time.
You want to talk about being in the zone?
Man.
You're witnessing it right now.
Give him 30. Steffens drives, puts it in for 2, and he's going to the line for and 1.
He's still got a quarter to go when he's at 30.
Yeah. And 8 threes.
I don't know if at this pace he'll stay in the game, but he's feeling it.
Yep.
Now I am curious what the record is.
Landon Ralph checks in for the Huskies. Cooper goes to sit down. Berge set to check in, but he was going to come in for Steffens, so he'll go back. If Steffens makes this one, he'll come out quickly. Steffens at the line. Got that one. So we got the and 1. Camden Yards. Yards is watching tonight. I'll be over with him doing the Breck girls game tonight.
I was going to say, Yards got some setup to do.
Yeah, you got to get some setup done, Yards. I ain't worried. He'll get it done.
Yeah.
And one of our favorite listeners and watchers, the Three Borders Sports Network, she watches all the time, Vicki Glander, tuned in. Thank you.
You will not get a text from the advisor tonight.
I won't? Is he here?
He's here.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in the house.
The advisor is in Wahpeton.
How about that?
Wow. Also, Jeannie's watching. Karen and Carly always watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you very much. As Nelson checks back in now for the Firebirds. Karen and Carly. Cozy up in Devil's Lake cheering on the Firebirds. That's all he or she said was their name was Cozy. Kozy.
Okay. Is that like the TV channel?
I don't know. Moak rattles home a 3 for the Huskies.
There you go. Trayton needed that one, and
he sure
so
did.
did the Huskies. They needed that one.
He sure did. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 3. Spin. DeLorme finds Brodina. Look out. Got another one. Man, oh man, that guy ain't missing. Now, you got to find out. That's 9, D-Dub.
I got a unconfirmed that 8 was the record.
8 was the record?
Well, we unconfirmed. That's what we think it is. So if that's the case,
from your information that you've gathered,
then 9, that would be a new school record if that is correct.
DeLorme picks up the foul. That'll be 3. That could be a new school record there for Bo Brodina with 9 3-pointers.
I don't know if we can get official confirmation, but I got unofficial.
Your source, huh?
I got some insights.
Yeah.
Put out some feelers.
Okay. There's a nice little move by Bjorn. Couldn't quite get it to go with the left hand, though. DeLorme gets taken away from behind, and Landon Ralph runs into Nelson. And Big Landon will pick up the foul.
Although I don't know how reliable my sources are.
Yeah, I wonder sometimes, too. But I got a feeling I know who your source is, but he's probably pretty good at it.
Let's not give him that kind of credit.
Pressure by Mauk again. He's played most of this, well, all of the second half with 3 fouls. Up ahead to Kubala again. They're letting it go. Kubala goes up and swatted away by Nelson. There's the Nelson family.
Yeah, he got set up there. Palmer, kind of slowed down like he wasn't going to go after it. He knew that Nelson was coming behind him and just kind of set Bjorn up there. Good blocked and trailed there by Nelson.
Wonder what the school record for points. If Bo Brodina has a chance for that.
Well, you would think that Nelson would have that.
Nice
right?
move by Jaden King for 2.
You would think that Grant Nelson would have that, possibly.
I would think so. Foul before the shot. You know what the school record for points for the boys is?
That I do not know. I probably should know that, but I don't.
I think it's 46 by Chad Swenson. 43 or 46.
By Chad Swenson?
Yep.
My old teammate from UND.
Oh, how about that?
He went to Harvard of the North, too.
Did he?
Yeah. I guess that's a good thing.
What happened to him?
I don't know. I think he's in Fergus, actually. Chad would tell me stories about Wahpeton. I'm like, Chad, I don't know what you're talking about. Now I live in Wahpeton.
Now you live here. It's like, tell me stories about Wahpeton. But
yeah.
That foul will go against Joel Nelson. He's got 3 now. As Noah Berge steps to the line looking for his first points of the game. Misses the first.
And Brodina's going to go to the bench. And
it's a nice round. Which well deserved.
Yeah, we'll see if we see him again. I don't know that we will. We might, but who knows?
Might see him to start the 4th. We'll see. Break a school record, I think you deserve to sit if you've got a 20-point lead. Berge got the 2nd. Nelson in the paint, kicks out to the corner there to Deckert. Off the mark, Berge with the board. Does a good job moving the ball to keep it away from the Firebirds.
You got hands in there. I mean, even on a rebound, they're still going to try and get their hands in there and knock that thing loose.
Like you said, Brian, it almost seems like the Firebirds don't care
if they
foul because they've got somebody on the bench to come in.
Right.
And that goes off the hands on the intended pass to Ralph from Kubala.
And that's what you can do when you have a deep bench, right? You know, you have a lot of interchangeable parts. You can apply as much pressure as you want. You get somebody that picks up a foul here or there. They get 2 early. Well, you have someone that you can put in. You don't lose much.
Nelson brings it around, and the Firebirds looking to kill some time here. Difference in the shot clock of about 3 seconds. Firebirds going to take her down to as low as they can here. Palmer way out high now by the Husky logo. 6 seconds to go on the and almost stepped on the line. He didn't even know he was that close, I don't think. DeLorme for a long 3, short as the shot clock expires. The whistles are sounded, and 1.7 seconds remains for the Huskies. And a substitution coming in here for the Olsen checks in here for the Firebirds. 1.7, so not much time to get one off here. Huskies trading Malk from a little over half court. Oh, bounced it off the glass and off the front iron, and that will end the 3rd quarter. Your final score here at the end of 3 quarters of play. Firebirds 57. The Huskies 36 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this on 3 Borders Sports Network.
Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small town friendly, big town deals.
Well, B-Dub, we found out where Chad Swenson was.
Where's that?
Vicky Glander says he's in Fergus Falls selling cars.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That is what I thought.
So we didn't move too far away from Wahpeton.
No.
You'll be honored that you were talking about him. Bounce pass into Landon Ralph. Gets it knocked away by Nelson. Cooper Klosterman picks it up. Long three for Coop. No good. And DeLorme on the rebound. Bo Brodina is back in for the Firebirds, Watson. So we'll see if he goes for number 10.
Well, we need to keep track of where he is, that's for sure. Get a little elevator screen there.
DeLorme breaks it away for the dunk. He's seen the gap, and he took off and went flying high.
Look out below.
Steffens with a jumper, no good. Nelson on the board. And again, pestering defense and just, DeLorme from the long three, no good. Ball on the floor, and it's knocked away there. Berge will go. Nope, he won't go to the line. We're in the fourth quarter now, new quarter, so fouls are erased off the scoreboard. So Joel Nelson picks up foul number 4. 7:08 to play here in the fourth. Again, full court pressure here by the, not quite as hard of pressure as it was in the first half. Brodina guarding Steffens as he goes to the far side. Bounce pass to Berge down low. Berge gets Nelson off his feet. Off the glass, no good. Landon Ralph puts one up, and he gets fouled in the process. So Landon will be going to the line for 2. Grandma and Grandpa out in the, is it Berthold?
You're asking the wrong person.
Jeff Ralph's mom and dad.
It's somewhere out west.
Somewhere out west.
We should pay attention to that. You should pay attention.
I know they're out there by Minot somewhere.
As the host of the coaches show.
Yeah.
Because they're always watching the coaches show.
Yep. And I'm sure they're watching grandson Landon. As Landon gets his first point of the game here on the free throw. Steffens hanging with Brodina way back here. Deep.
Trying to play a little high school hideout down there.
High school hideout.
Yeah, to keep track of them.
Landon Ralph for the second of 2. Got that one to fall. Landon with 2 points. Greg McNary out in Watford City. Tuned in and watching, cheering on the Huskies. He says you got to have a good fourth quarter. So thanks, Greg, for tuning in.
Elevator screen again for Brodina.
There's another 3. That one's off the mark. DeLorme with the putback up and in for 2. And he'll go to the line for the and 1.
That's twice there they ran that play with the elevator screen at the free throw line. And maybe they are trying to get him one more.
So Nick Langenwalter checks in now for the Huskies. So the Langenwalter family out in Washington State are watching, and that one rattles out. So the and 1 is. So Langenwalter into the game. Nick, a senior for the Huskies. There goes Steffens with the drive and a block off the backboard. Stepping on the line was DeLorme. Nice block by DeLorme.
He came from the opposite side.
Yep. pinned it against the backboard almost.
And just wound up. I mean, that's a good timing, but man, just to come from that side to get him to make contact was a play enough.
Not sure what the two referees were discussing there. And we got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well. Looks like it's a full timeout. A Carlson Family Insurance timeout here in the fourth quarter. We're taking a break too, and it's 61-38 in favor of the Firebirds. Back after this.
Is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
All right, back quick here, and here comes Cooper Klosterman with the ball. He'll hand it off to Steffens. Thought about the three, now over to Landon. He's not afraid to shoot the three, and Landon, he had one in the junior varsity game. Couldn't quite get that one to fall. And speaking of Landon, the Ralphs, Grandma and Grandpa, they're watching out, and they said from Minot.
There you go.
See, I was right. For some reason, I'm thinking Berthold. Maybe that's where Jeff played. Odina wanted that other three-pointer, so maybe he does need one more. DeLorme drives. How did he get that to go? Well, he's got a big smile on his face, too. It was knocked out of his hands, got it back, and falling down, he put it up.
Are you kidding me right now?
Man, that's a highlight reel there. Wow. DeLorme with 12, looking for the and one. He just missed the tail end of a and one a little bit ago, but got that one. DeLorme with a highlight reel three-point play.
Well, he almost lost it, and then just hang on to it and then get it up. That's
falling down.
Yeah.
Landon to Langenwalter. He'll dish to the corner. Berge for three. A little bit too strong, and Rodina brings the ball up here for the Firebirds. Stay on him, Landon. He's going to try it. Oh, and he missed it. He must be getting close because everybody wants him to get it.
Everybody wants him to make one more.
Yep. So he's got to either be tied or break it here with the next one.
So it's confirmed he's already broken the record. It's 8 in a single game.
Confirmed, huh? And there's a putback by DeLorme for two. When do you might want to call off the dogs pretty soon? Sorry, beat up. Go ahead.
Remember, it's an old EDC battle, right?
That is true.
Okay.
Langenwalter gets the ball up high for the Huskies, and he'll hand it off to Steffens into the paint. Underhand layup, up and in for two for Steffens. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at Drew Hofstad. He wanted the dunk and just quite couldn't get up there. Right.
Well, he tried to one-step it. I mean, 6'1", going to try and one-step it. You better have some hops.
Yep.
And he left it a little bit short.
As Bjorn Kubla is going to check in now for the Huskies. He'll give Braden Steffens a breather. He might be done with Braden for the day. With 4:16 to go. 26-point lead. Wayne Grippentrog, Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. On Dakota Avenue, all your favorite team sports apparel down at Grippers. There's Kubla for three, short on the iron. Klosterman drives, puts it up. And I think it's before the shot. That will be called on Parker Brodina.
It must have been on the shot there.
Must have been. Sounded like an early whistle, but The Ralph family. And guess who is watching making deer sausage today? Jada Blado.
Really?
Yeah. Jada Bryan likes deer sausage.
I think she knows how to get it to us, right?
She should.
I mean, we got a big sign on our building. You know, she could drop it off at Kyle's place, too, right next door.
Yeah. And that one's off the mark for Big Coop. For 2 on the line. 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. And I'll have the Cowgirls tonight as they take on Underwood in a big Section 6 game.
That's going to be a good basketball game.
That's going to be a dandy. Both teams up toward the top in Section 6A South. Excuse me, in Section 6A. Underwood is in the north. Breckenridge is in the south. Rebound by Berge on the missed shot by DeLorme. And ladies and gentlemen, Langenwalter for 3. Oh, a little bit too strong. Student section wanted that one.
Brodina wants another one.
Oh, off the mark, and a foul from behind as Hofstad puts it away for his first field goal of the game. Jackson DeVries set to check back in now for the Huskies. Had a little time in the first half. And now some wholesale changes here for the Firebirds.
And Brodina had his chance to get it to 10.
Yep.
And I got to think that the school scoring record for a game has got to be more than 33.
They sure wanted him to get it.
But I don't know if I get confirmation on that, what the school record is.
But it was confirmed the school record on it, 3-pointers, was 8. Free throw by Hofstad is good. Because I have him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got him for 9?
I do.
That
makes sense because he had 33 points, and that's what I had in my scorebook.
I just got another text saying that Brodina tied the single game school record for threes in a game.
So he tied the record.
That's what I got. That's what I just got. So.
Okay. Ralph at the free throw line. Nice little move by Landon. Go in for 2. He's got 4 points total. North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, cable channel 28. Hey, you know what? We got to give them a big shout out too. Just trying to get through the new players in for the Firebirds. Little shoulder goes down and an offensive foul there on Briar Exner. He ran into Carter Hockert and he'll pick up the charge. And now Jack Gilbertson will check in, the 8th grader for Wahpeton. So we got to give Red River Communications, cable channel 28, a big shout out here, B-Dub. They're going to be sponsoring a lot of the tournament games that we got coming up and covering those fees. So without Red River Communications, as Langenwalker gets his first bucket, the fees have increased a little bit from North Dakota. And Red River Communications has done a great job in stepping up, so we're going to be able to cover all the Wahpeton, Breckenridge tournament games.
As far as they go up until state, we won't be able to cover any state games.
Can't cover any state.
But we'll be able to cover all the playoff games.
So how about that?
So we're looking forward to that, and we appreciate Red River Communications for helping us out.
Yep.
And
fiber fast internet.
That's right. It allows us to keep our broadcasts without a fee.
Yep, I see there are some other streamers that are charging tournament fees, but we're going to, with the help of Red River Communications, we don't have to. So thank you to them. Little jumper goes up, no good. Gilbertson on the rebound on that jumper by Cade Fee. Gilbertson penetrates into the paint, little jumper, off the heel, no good. Hockert with the putback, and he's fouled. So Hockert will go to the line for 2. Or no. What? Well, they called the foul on Carter Hockert. I didn't see it. Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad. Some of our other sponsors that help make this. Yep. And he gets, this time there is a foul, and that's going to go against Brett Mertens.
That name's just sends chills down my spine. I'm just saying. Okay.
Devil's Lake over the limit of 5, so it'll be a double bonus.
I don't know.
Mertens and Mertens.
Yeah.
And more Mertenses. And he is a senior. I didn't see if there was any on the...
Just a flashback to Jess Mertens.
Oh, Hockert. Yeah. Had that one rattle around. Matt Cummings coming in for Len and Ralph. Minn Kota Ag Products, all seasons car wash. A little cold today, but I'm sure the car wash is open. It's above 0. All seasons car wash located in Wahpeton.
I was just there the other day, so it's open and it's going, that's for sure. But it's a little chilly out today.
Ooh, tough to wipe down your vehicle. To the corner, now on top. Shot by Max Palmer. No good. Jackson DeVries on the rebound. Bold print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, sponsor of our shout-out line. Langham Walter. Oh, nice pass from Langham. Oh, and Gilbertson couldn't get it to fall in. So Langham Walter had a nice pass.
A good heads-up backdoor cut there by Jack.
Drive up, finger roll is good for Fee. We're under a minute to play, 71-45. Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries, our scoreboard sponsor since day one. Thank you very much, Kyle. Ooh, nice pass from Gilbertson to DeVries. Got it up and in for 2.
Yeah, that's a nice play. If those two are on the same page, Jackson gets a really easy layup. Yeah, double dribble.
Comdell Innovation and our play of the week. Let us show you how we can deliver your next project faster and better. Comdell Innovation. Also, our camera shots have been brought to you by Digital Guru. Digital Guru located in downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue as well. Digital Guru, our camera shots. There's a hammer there by Brett Mertens, so he'll pick up foul number 2. And going to the line will be Jackson DeVries. Again, Digital Guru, our camera shots. Tyler Farm Supply, Shortline Farm Equipment dealer since 1985 in beautiful scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. As DeVries was just off the mark on his first free throw. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance, Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance is our starting lineup sponsor, and that's going to be about it here as the Firebirds can just kind of hang on to it here. And that's the way it's going to end, 71-48. And that will be your final score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Firebirds victorious over the Wahpeton Huskies. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back with our post-game show brought to you by Three Borders Sports Network right after this.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, Wahpeton, North Dakota, and welcome to our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show. And we appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging with us here for the post-game show on Three Borders Sports Network. He's Brian Watson. I'm Joe Schreiner. And your final score here from Wahpeton was 71-48. And Brian, it was a almost... Devils Lake jumped out to that 8-0 run right away to start the first quarter and ended up with the first quarter lead of 16-7, and the Huskies just could not recover from that and trailed in every quarter. Just running it down here, just was 16-7. Then in the second quarter, Devils Lake scored 18. The Huskies scored 11. Third quarter, the Huskies scored 18. Devils Lake scored 23. And then in quarter number 4, the Devils Lake Firebirds also outscored the Huskies 14-12. So all 4 quarters, the Huskies were outscored. But, again, just a tough Devils Lake team.
Yeah, just kind of top to bottom, a solid team. And it starts with defense. And if you can, apply pressure defense and get your opponent to be uncomfortable, you really have something. And then if you're able to score out of that, and then you get the 3-point shooting that you got from Brodina, I mean, it's kind of I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of a storm, a perfect storm, and they had everything going, you know. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen in the region tournament, but look at this. You've got Doubles Lake.
Look at this. Yeah, I know where you're going.
You've got 4 wins.
Yep.
And you've got Grafton. All are who are ranked in the top 5 right now.
2, 3, 4.
So if you're in Region 1 and you don't win your region, who do you want to play of those 3?
Right.
I don't know, because you would have to think 2 of those 3 teams are going to be in a championship game unless something goes strangely wrong in that region tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody's got to lose of those 3. So if you have 4 wins and Doubles Lake in the championship game of the region tournament, one of those teams has to lose, and then you would think that Grafton would win the 3rd place game. So now if you're Region 2, you got to go play those schools.
Somebody's got to play Grafton and 4 wins.
So there's an outside chance that Region 1 boys could get 3 teams into the state tournament.
That's what I was just going to say. It's going to be interesting for sure. Again, a nice win here by the Firebirds. Let's quick run through the scoring. Drew Hofstad finishes with 3 points. Mason Palmer had a 3-point field goal for 3 points. Joel Nelson had foul trouble in the first half, but he finishes with 7 total. 8 points for Oliver Worth. He got them all in the first half. 2 points at the end here for Cade Fee. Wiley DeLorme finishes with 15. He had a couple of and ones. And then leading the way, as we talked about, was Bo Brodina with 33 points. And unofficially, I have him for 9 3-point field goals, Brian. And you think
we think it's a new school record.
So there you
go.
So
we're going to call it a new school record.
All right.
Okay. Unofficial.
There
we go.
All right. I have to give a quick shout out to Camden Kaiser, cheering on the Huskies from home. I met Camden the other day, and a nice little young man, and he's a big fan of Three Borders Sports Network, because if he's not here watching the game, he is watching on Three Borders.
He's a big fan of the Lady Huskies, too.
He is.
That's what I understand. That's the word that I've been given, so we appreciate it.
He's a big sports fan for sure. So
Yep.
Camden Kaiser, thank you very much, and everybody else that tuned in and gave us a shout-out. Running down the scoring quickly here for the Huskies, Noah Berge finishes with 1 point. Jackson DeVries finishes with 3. Trayton Malk finishes with 6 points. 2 3-point field goals for Trayton. Carter Hockert finishes with a free throw for 1 point. Nick Langenwalter finishes with 1 field goal for 2. Klosterman finishes with 4. Big Dog Coop. And 4 points for Landon Ralph. And 14 points for the senior Jaden King. And 13 points for Braden Steffens. So that rounds out your scoring. Bjorn Kubala did not score for the Huskies, nor did Matt Cummings. They got into the game but did not score. So if again your final score 71-48. Well, B-Dub, I got a busy night tonight. I'm going to head over to Breckenridge here in a little bit, and we'll have a Cowgirls Underwood Rockets game. That'll be a fun one over there.
That's going to be a good one. We didn't confirm whether or not Underwood knocked them out last year, but that's been a battle here the last couple of years.
Even in volleyball.
I was going to say on the basketball court and also on the volleyball court.
Yeah, how about that? And then next week, we get busy again, and we're busy all week next week, man. You start your tournament next week up at the Shack.
There we go. Playoff basketball. It's playoff time. It's a little bit early. It feels like it's early.
Feels like it's early, doesn't it?
Hey, it's playoff time, and hopefully we can get off to a good start. We play Oak Grove at 7:30. You can catch that right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
We will have it on. I'll be up at the Shack, and we'll be up there with the call. And also, I think on Monday, let's see. Yep, that's the only one is you guys. And then Tuesday, it's Breck Boys taking on Park Christian. And the Lady Huskies hopefully will be playing on Tuesday.
Hopefully
as well.
we're going to have a couple games in a row here. Hopefully get 3 in a row. So
okay. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, your final score from Wahpeton High School, 71-48 in favor of the Firebirds. And we'll see you later tonight on Three Borders Sports Network as I go over to Breckenridge and the Cowgirls taking on the Rockets. We'll be seeing you later. Good night, everybody.